The all-inclusive narrative of Prime Video's A League of Their Own series establishes a legacy that can surpass that of Penny Marshall's 1992 film. Emerging from the shadow of an iconic work of cinema such as A League of Their Own is a rare feat, but Abbi Jacobson and Will Graham's 8-episode reimagining of the movie reaches new heights thanks to its spotlight on marginalized groups excluded from the original story. An authentic and heartfelt rendition of real history, Prime Video's A League of Their Own reaches a wider audience and, thus, can leave a better legacy than its predecessor. Drawing inspiration from the true story of the All-American Girls Professional Baseball League (AAGPBL), which launched in 1943 when male ballplayers departed for World War II, A League of Their Own focuses on the Rockford Peaches, as the team's players and coaches manage the trials and tribulations of playing in a budding women's sports league during an era when women were hardly empowered. While the original film starred Geena Davis as Dottie Hinson, Tom Hanks as Coach Jimmy Duggan, Lori Petty as Kit Keller, and Madonna as May Mordavido, the Prime Video series introduces a new band of characters led by Jacobson's Carson Shaw, Shantae Adams' Max Chapman, and supported by Darcy Carden's Greta Gill, Melanie Fields' Joe DeLuca, Roberta Colindrez Lupe Garcia, among others. Marshall's A League of Their Own made waves in the 1990s and still lays claim to a legacy exemplified by Hank's "There's no crying in baseball" line commonly referenced today. However, Prime Video's TV series can leave a different, and more profound mark on audiences through its emphasis on the experiences of LGBTQ+ individuals and those of various racial backgrounds within the scope of its story. Transcending the 1992 film's stature as a light-hearted, entertaining tale of women playing baseball, Prime Video's A League of Their Own generates just as much amusement as the original while telling a deeper story that honors the true players of history beyond the baseball field. How A League of Their Own series fixes the movie's shortcomings. Although both the League of Their Own movie and TV series provide their fair share of witty dialogue and laugh-out-loud moments, the Prime Video show treats its subject material with more depth and nuance, rendering its story far more impactful. Of course, it's much easier to offer a more comprehensive rendition of the Peaches story across nearly 8 hours of TV than in a 2-hour movie, but the project's writing must still reflect the complex reality of the AAGPBL. The League of Their Own series does exactly that, as its wide-spanning narrative covers both the on-field endeavors of the Peaches and the players' personal journeys. Prime Video's A League of Their Own extends its reach to female baseball players who were excluded from the AAGPBL in 1943, as black women fought to pursue their dream in the Negro Leagues. Elsewhere, while the 1992 film focused heavily on Tom Hanks' character, a disgruntled former ballplayer chosen to manage the Peaches. In the 2022 series, Carson acts as the team's skipper after coach Dove Porter, Nick Offerman, leaves roughly halfway through the show's first season. Women exist as the true focal point of the series, which is how it should be. A League of Their Own series addresses racial disparities. The League of Their Own movie solely featured white women playing in the AAGPBL in its baseball-playing cast, though the series shines a light on the black women athletes who were unable to join the league. Primarily told from Max's perspective, Prime Video's A League of Their Own addresses the realities for women who did not receive the same opportunities as those in the AAGPBL. Max is based on real-life women who played in the Negro Leagues such as Toni Stone, Mamie Johnson, and Connie Morgan. The series also tells the stories of two Latina players in the forms of Lupe, a Mexican pitcher, and Esti Gonzalez, Priscilla Delgado, a teenage Cuban athlete, who bond over their shared experiences. The most important part of the League of Their Own series' inclusion of Black and Latina figures is that they don't merely exist as side pieces in white character stories. Max leads her own arc separate from that of Carson and the rest of the Peaches. The supporting characters around Max, like her mother Toni, Seda Erica Ekalona, her close friend Clance, Gibiamisola Akumelo, and her uncle Bertie, Lee Robinson, all complement her development and create a well-constructed narrative of Black people's experiences in the 1940s, one that highlights both hardship and joy. A League of Their Own series spotlights LGBTQ+ experiences. No one would know it by watching the 1992 A League of Their Own movie alone, but the true story of the AAGPBL is inherently queer. Not a single explicitly LGBTQ+ character features in Marshall's film, which erases a crucial element of real history, as it's possible that around two-thirds of AAGPBL players in real life were gay, according to Maybelle Blair, who played in the League. The League of Their Own series boasts elevated visibility by defining queer women as the beating heart of its narrative. The series expertly spotlights the complicated reality of being a queer woman playing sports during this era, highlighting the challenges of queer relationships as well. Carson's journey of discovering her sexuality as a married woman adds an authentic layer to the show's exploration of queerness, as she processes her feelings for Greta. The intersection of race, gender, and sexuality comes into play through Max, whose own acceptance of her attraction to women significantly impacts her arc. Frequent depictions of queer romance, a sequence taking place at an underground gay bar, and heartfelt conversations about uncovering one's own identity epitomize the rare masterpiece that is the League of Their Own series' LGBTQ+ representation. Greta and Yosh's adherence to strict rules in order to protect themselves illustrates queer hardship, while Lupe and Jess, Kelly McCormick, looser personalities offer the appropriate nuance in the series' portrayal of queer expression. A League of Their Own's inclusivity also extends to the transgender community by way of Max's uncle Bertie, who plays a pivotal role in teaching Max to spread her wings as an individual and live without regard for others' scrutiny. Given that Max's mother shut him out of their lives since Max's childhood, this rekindling of their bond constitutes a turning point in Max's story, as she strives to achieve her goals. Why Prime Video's A League of Their Own will make a bigger impact than the movie. The greater impact of Prime Video's A League of Their Own series cannot be understated. While Marshall's film rightfully touched many, so many more can feel seen by Jacobson and Graham's more comprehensive retelling of the story. By taking inspiration from history and the 1992 film, The League of Their Own show tells stories that haven't been told before, which more than justifies its revisiting of an already famous work. With A League of Their Own, Jacobson and Graham have forged something immensely powerful that will age infinitely better than its predecessor. Regarding the show's future, A League of Their Own Season 2 is yet to be confirmed, but Prime Video has a rare gem on its hands that can only get better with more storytelling. All in all, Prime Video's A League of Their Own defines how to properly honor history, while maintaining the buoyant spirit of its inspiration. Join Amazon Prime. Watch thousands of movies, TV shows anytime. Start free trial now.